Welcome back to another episode of Famous Reality TV. And today I'm coming to you all to get y'all updated on Basketball Wives Season 10. You all know it has came back on and they have brought back some of the OGs. Not OG, but some of the OGs of the Basketball Wives. Now on this first episode of Basketball Wives, of course, we have Doug and Christie getting married, as they do every year. You all know this is their 26th wedding recital, or what do you want to call it? Renuptial. But so she invited all of the OGs, of course, and they got remarried. So happy 26th wedding anniversary to Jackie and Doug Christie. Now, of course, we have this doggone thing going on between Malaysia and Brandi. Of course, they haven't spoke in the last 3 years. And as I stated in my previous video about Basketball Wives, of course, it has something to do with the fact that I feel like Brandi felt like Malaysia didn't have her back full on when the situation went on between Brandi and Shaunie, Evelyn, and all the rest of the girls, Tammy. And I felt like, of course, you know, Brandi, she says what's on her mind for the most part. Y'all know she's very confrontational, and I wouldn't mean that like in a physical way, but she is confrontational as far as she does take things head on, and she don't mind telling you like what's on her mind or how it is or whatever the case may be. I felt like Malaysia kind of stood in the background during all of the stuff that was going on between Brandi and Shaunie and Tammy and the rest of the women, of course, because Malaysia wanted to make sure her spot was secure. She didn't want to go all the way out like Brandi did, which is the reason that Shaunie was done with her services, of course. So I felt like their friendship dangled in the wind with that situation. So now we have on here, Brandi is saying hey to everybody, and of course her and Malaysia are still not talking in the beginning of the show. So we have Duffy. Of course, Duffy is engaged. She has been engaged for a while. She actually has had a child now. Then we have Angel Brinks. She's saying that, you know, she's dating somebody and she has some news to share. I don't know if that news is that she's about to get married or that she's pregnant, but she has some news to share. Now we have Malaysia over here on the side, and she's having a conversation with Doug and Jackie. And so she was talking about her son, you know, he's 5'8", 14 years old, have a mustache and stuff like that. Now we got Brandi over here, and she's talking about Malaysia, calling her childish because she's seen her at the party, but she hasn't said anything to her all day. Girl, you can say something to her just the same. Who said that she got to break her neck to talk to you? The same way you see her and you feel like she see you, the same thing applies. You can go over there and speak to her, in which Brandi is going to do, of course, because she is very confrontational. So she immediately sautés her way over there to Malaysia. At this point, Malaysia is at the table with some of the other girls. So she comes over like, hey, I haven't talked to you in a while. And Malaysia was like, you know, I haven't talked to you in a while either, or whatever. So Brandi was like, okay, well, you did hear about my dad passing away. And Malaysia was like, you know, I didn't hear anything about him passing away. And she was like, everybody knew that Wolf passed away. Now, Malaysia is saying that they do not have mutual friends, but Brandi says that they do. And Malaysia is like, you know, we don't. So if I didn't know that he passed away, I just didn't know. So of course that rubbed Malaysia the wrong way, especially if she didn't know. So at this point, she don't even want to be at the event anymore. So she has left, chose to leave. Jackie ran behind her and stuff. And she was like, you know, if I'm the problem, I'm going to remove myself. Now we get Jackie and Shaunie O'Neal. Well, she has a new last name now. But Jackie and Shaunie, they ended up at this clothing store, and now they're picking out clothes and stuff supposed to be for their boo. And Shaunie was supposed to be at the wedding renuptial, but she couldn't get there for whatever reasons. So, you know, Jackie is pretty much trying to quiz her on her new man, and she's saying, you know, she think he is the one and stuff like that. But she's going to be headed back to where she lives, and I guess she's going to be leaving Jackie over these girls. Now, y'all know Jackie is the OG of Basketball Wives, so it looks like she's going to be here to deal with these women this season. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be in for a whole lot of entertainment. And of course, like I stated earlier, Angel is pregnant, and she's pregnant by the dude Rockstar. Now, y'all know Rockstar used to be on one of the seasons of Love and Hip Hop. And I don't know much about him, but I remember that he was very messy when it came to the girls. And she said that she was, kind of nervous, I guess, to tell the girls what was going on because she already has 2 kids and she's still not married and stuff like this. But I don't understand why she'll be scared to let them know anything, because nobody is perfect, and it's not like they're going to be the ones that's going to have to take care of it. So, and now we have Malaysia. You all know she's in Los Angeles and she's doing Basketball Wives. She's also trying to get her own store and get stuff together. Her children are actually with their father right now. She does co-parent with her ex. So she has all that type of stuff going on right now, which she probably is also focused on, which is why she's not trying to really go back and forth with Brandi right about now. Jackie Christie also, you all know, like I said, Shaunie is pretty much leaving her in control. And you all know that Doug is actually going to be coaching for the Sacramento Kings. So that is something that he always wanted to do. So congratulations to Doug for that. But y'all know how Jackie is. She does not like to be away from her husband. So now they have to try to maneuver between his coaching and her doing the show. So they're going to pretty much be going back and forth, making sure they're able to see each other. But Doug was like, I'm going to be out the way. Y'all know how he is. He don't be with all this extra stuff that these guys be with. So he was like, you don't got to worry about that part. Now, Shaunie O'Neal, out of all people, is trying to bring Brandi and Malaysia back together. Now, we have Shaunie and Brandi sitting down having a conversation, and she was pretty much telling Brandi, I know if we could get over whatever we had going on, I know you can give Malaysia another chance. Now, I really don't like how Brandi is pretty much trying to put everything off on Malaysia. I think it was a double-headed sword type of thing. Neither one of you spoke to each other in the last 3 years. So now that your father has died, don't make that the prime issue that you all have, because that's not the real issue. The real issue stemmed from 3 years ago. So they have to figure that out. I'm sure it's going to be some drama with that. We have Angel Brinks on the preview, of course, and it looks like her guy, oh boy, whatever his name is, that was on VH1, he is going to be giving her a promise ring. Now, my thing is, you're pregnant. This is your 3rd child. At this point, I would hope that she would be with someone who she's going to be with forever and possibly get married to. Now, y'all been together long enough to the point where you are pregnant now. So why in the world is he coming with a promise ring and not an engagement ring? Is a question to me. I don't understand that much, baby. Dismissed. But it looks like Jackie had something to say about it, because you're going to see in the preview where Jackie's like, well, I was talking about it from a concern point, so I don't know what specifically about her relationship she's going to be talking about, but they're going to have some words about that. Jackie's also going to be getting into it with one of the other women on the show, and Jackie was like, you're bringing it out of me. Now, y'all know Jackie can get crazy. And Shaunie leaving her in charge may not be the best idea. But then again, it may be. But that was about it, y'all, that went on this episode. So you all let me know what you all think so far about Season 10, Episode 1 of Basketball Wives LA. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to Famous Reality TV. And click that notification bell, because this is about to get real.